Are you currently having some issues going on with Fortnite where it stutters or your frames per second are low? It's hard to play because it's kind of stuttery. Well, this video is going to go ahead and help you. This is a new version of the video. I'm going to try to do everything in two places. One in the settings of Windows, so this is a PC video, and then the Fortnite settings. So we'll go through all that, and we're starting right now. So first thing we got to do is go ahead and click on the bottom left corner where your Windows menu is. When you click this, go ahead and choose this, which is Settings. You'll go ahead and click on this and it'll bring up this window. On this window, we want to do a few things. First, we're going to start with System. So we're going to click on System. And then we're going to go ahead and click on Storage. Once we are here, we'll go through and see the basic information. If storage sense is on, that's always a good thing. We want to go ahead and click on Free Up Space Now. And that's going to go through and free up some extra space on your computer. It's going to get rid of your temporary files and things like that that may be causing problems. So we don't want these. They're trash. They're not doing anything. They're just taking up space. So go ahead and run this. Once it's done running, all you do is go ahead and click on Remove Files. And it's going to clear up that 6.82 gigabytes of junk I have. Once you're done with that, that is going to take a while. Go ahead and hit the back arrow and then hit it again. In System, what we're going to do is click on Power and Sleep. On here, you're going to see additional power settings. Go ahead and click on that. When this comes up, you want to make sure you're set to high performance. You may be set to balanced or power save, so make sure you choose high performance. Also, sometimes these are hidden. So if there's a little arrow here, make sure you hit this arrow to bring it down, because a lot of people miss that, and I'm sure I'll still get in comments below saying, where's high performance? A lot of times it's just hidden and you got to click this. If it's still not there, there may be something there that says like gaming performance or something along those lines. Go ahead and choose that. Once you do that, you can close the window. And we're going to go ahead and go back. Next, we're going to go ahead and check out some game settings. So we're going to go ahead and click on Gaming down here. Once we're in gaming, you're going to see this here. Control how game bar opens and recognizes your game. Record game clips, screenshots, and broadcast using game bar. If you do use this, leave it on. But if you don't, turn it off. And I'm also going to turn it off there because I don't use it at all. I use my own recording software. I don't use the Xbox software. So we're going to go ahead and just turn that off. That's going to help with some performance. Next, we're going to go into Game DVR. Here we're going to make sure Record in Background while I'm playing games is turned off. If this is turned on, this is going to really slow you down because it's just basically recording all of your gameplay. So turn this off unless you're using that feature. And that is all the Windows settings. So next we're going to go ahead and jump into Fortnite and show you those settings. Now that we're in Fortnite, let's go ahead and check our settings. So as always, we hit the three lines here and then we go ahead and choose Settings. So first screen that comes up, these are what I run. I do have a very powerful computer, so your settings may be a little different. I think full screen is the best to run it in. It seems like you get a lot more performance for that. Frame rate, we're going to go over that in a moment. The settings here, I would turn all of these off and low. View distance, I usually run near. Some people go ahead and put it to epic. I don't notice a huge advantage with running a higher setting. And how Fortnite runs, I usually leave it on the lower setting so I can get the maximum performance. The program, the game itself, just does not run well. I mean, I have a very, very top of the line computer, and it still doesn't run the greatest. It shouldn't run like it should. Even Ninja has problems, and his computer is like $10,000. So you may still get some frame drops at times, but these are the best settings that will help you overall. So what we want to do is display resolution. You're going to set this to what your display resolution is on your Windows. You can go ahead and just right click on your desktop and choose display settings, and it'll tell you what the resolution is, and you just want to match that. Frames per second, if you do not have a upgraded monitor, a more expensive monitor, you just have a plain monitor, you can only see 60 frames per second. A lot of people don't understand this, but that's how the monitors are. The majority of monitors run at 60 Hertz, which basically shows 60 frames per second. So if you're here at 200 and you have a monitor that only sees 60, you're wasting a lot of computer power. So what I would do personally is lower that to 60 frames per second and save it this way. This will go ahead and let the computer run smoother because it doesn't have to try to go higher because you can't see the frames anyway. There are monitors that let you see 140 frames per second or 240 frames. I do have an Alienware, so I can see 240, but I don't usually hit that. So I try to leave it about 200 frames per second. And I'm even thinking about going to 180 just to see if I get more consistency there. But currently I'm running at 200. You want to leave VSync off, motion blur off, and show FPS. I would leave it on to see if this improves it for you. It should. There's one other setting I want to show you that will enhance performance, and it's on the settings. Go ahead and click on settings. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. You're going to see replays. Record replays is on. You want to turn this off. Now, to let you know, this will not record replays for you. You won't have the option of going back and replaying your footage. But you're not recording it, so your gameplay is going to be smoother. So if you're having problems running the game or you want to get those extra frames per second, go ahead and apply it and go ahead and go back. And now you are all set with the best settings for Fortnite to go ahead and run it. If you are looking to get a better monitor, you could check the description below. I do have all my Amazon links there. They're affiliate links. They show you all the equipment I've purchased, including my computer and my amazing monitor. So you can go ahead and check those out. Now you're all set. If for some reason you're still running a little slow, you can check out another video I have right over here. It'll help you and fix any graphics not loading in to make it even run smoother. I'll see you over there.